guys, welcome to season 2, episode 8 of Let's Get It In with Chef Carine Merritt. I have my amazing, beautiful guest today. We have Talia Rodriguez.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me. Like, the food smells amazing. I'm just so happy to be here. This is my first podcast invitation, y'all.
Yes.
So I'm here. I'm in here.
She's ready. As you can see, she's ready to go. She's ready to eat because this is smelling so delicious. She's ready to talk and she's ready to just get it in because that's what we do. We get it in when we here. So
happy to meet y'all.
Yes. So today we're going to be eating. We're going to be getting into everything you need to know about this beautiful young woman. But before we do all of that, we're going to eat some food that I cooked. She ordered off of my menu. Yeah. The Caribbean fried chicken.
You already know.
And arroz con gandules. And some Caribbean style corn on the cob. So we're going to try it. You let me know what you think. She's never actually had that food before.
It smells good. I didn't. It's a long story, but I'm excited.
But we're going to try it now. This is going to be real reactions to how she feels about my chicken.
Oh, I'm authentic.
Okay?
Trust that.
Be real. So let's
Especially
see.
when it comes to food.
Let's see.
All right, so I'm going to do the chicken first.
Yeah, do the chicken.
I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Crispy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's crispy.
It's got your crunch.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's a good shape. Mm-hmm.
If it don't got the crunch, it's not real, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It needs that little.
It do.
When you bite into it, the seasoning is amazing.
Thank you.
Like, it's seasoned so well, but it doesn't feel like heavy. You know what I mean?
Yes. Thank you.
The food is so good, and it looks pretty. And that's so important. Like, it's beautiful.
You gotta, you eat with your eyes first. So you gotta make sure it looks presentable, it looks nice. What do you think about the rice?
I love it.
Good.
I love it.
Well, I don't want her to be eating the corn on the cob on camera here. So
she looked at me like, I know you're gonna do it.
Do not grab that corn and take a bite of that corn right now. We're gonna eat that off camera.
Okay, we'll eat off. No one's gonna eat it though. Trust that.
But we'll come back and she'll let me know how she felt about the corn. She'll let y'all know how she felt about the corn too. Mm-hmm. So yes, we have all this delicious food. We're gonna eat. We're gonna chat. Oh yeah, and our smoothies.
Thank you.
About the smoothies.
We're fancy.
Yeah, the pink tropical smoothie. The pink tropical smoothie, just so you guys know, is for January. So all January is the pink tropical smoothie. So you guys, this is going into February. So as we get into February, I'm gonna switch up the smoothie.
I'm not ready.
And make it different.
I'm not ready. I'm committed to the pink. And honestly, when we go out and we do events together, you bring the pink because pink is my color. You already can tell.
So as you can see, I got the pink nails on. I had to do it. I had to do it this month.
So I'm so excited about February smoothie flavor.
Yes, it's gonna be so good. So we're gonna eat. We're gonna chat. We're gonna drink our smoothies, and we will be right back with you so we can find out everything about this multifaceted, multi-talented entrepreneur.
When you guys come back, this food will be gone.
Oh yeah, it'll be gone. All bone.
Literally.
You're gonna see the cob or the corn, like gone. Okay, we'll be back. Okay guys, we are back. We are full.
Seriously.
And what did you think about the corn?
I loved it. I loved all the food. It was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
It made my day.
Oh,
Period.
good.
So good.
I'm so happy you enjoyed it.
Oh, for sure. And like I said, if you don't have the crunch, it's not real.
Yes.
The crunch is there.
It was so good. Oh my goodness, that was so delicious. I didn't eat anything all day, so definitely needed that. So now that we have eaten our food, we drank our smoothies, we're gonna get into getting to know Talia and how amazing she is. She is a creator. She's a lawyer, she's a writer, she's a podcast host, she's a public figure, and she is one of my most favorite things, a boy mom.
Let's go. All the boy moms, you love Pokemon, raise your hand.
Yes. All the boy moms know the Pokemon, how we already go. It gets real crazy with that Pokemon. So with all of these amazing things that you do, multi-talented Talia
Thank
Rodriguez, tell us all about yourself and what inspired you to become an entrepreneur.
Okay, so what inspired me to become an entrepreneur were a couple things. One, I started learning more about Latinas, and where we were in capitalism, realizing that we are so much of the labor, but we often don't lead the businesses, right?
Yes.
Then I started learning about my Sicilian family and their heritage of owning a grocery store. So my mom's family owned 2 big grocery stores.
Nice.
And my great grandmother owned a grocery store on the west side. So I started kind of like tapping into the fact that like there were female entrepreneurs in my family and my
love
past.
that. Yes.
So that was wonderful. And then honestly, what it was my son. It was his 4th birthday, and I was like, I want to file this LLC for him. Because I want to give him this gift of generational wealth. And like, for the last year, I've been on this journey of figuring out what does that mean to me, to my son, and how does this corporation, or excuse me, LLC.
Yes, get it right. LLC, there's
I
a
like how to
difference.
use my lawyer
There's a difference.
How does this organization, like this business, either lend to that, right, to generational wealth? So it's been amazing.
Oh, that's so good.
Thank you. That's a real story. Yeah.
Yes, I love it. I love that. And so you have, from what I know, because I know there's probably a bunch more, but this is from the research I've done, what I've seen.
You did do your research. They got that out.
Just a little bit. You know, I have to know my things. So we have Latinas in Business, Latina Her Story. You are also on 716 Live Radio. Talia Talks. Yes, host of Talia Talks. So make sure you guys tap into that. And you also have a radio show on 91.3 FM.
I do.
Yes. So all of those amazing things. Is there any ones that I'm missing? Any other businesses that you got going? Okay.
Well, my son's business, but that's new. You know, that's super, super new.
And what is the name of your son's business?
AJ's Hybrid Dinosaurs.
Okay.
I know you know my baby, so I'm looking at you like, don't tell him if I don't get it right.
Yes.
He is the CEO, and he just published a book. It's on Amazon. It's on Kindle.
Amazing.
It's so amazing. It's the Viaje of AJB and his hybrid dinosaurs.
Oh.
So check it out.
Make sure you follow him. That's
follow him.
From
Thank
Buffalo,
you.
right?
Thank you.
Yes.
That's, you can tell she's my real friend. She knows his hand
up.
Add
the plug.
Right. Add that kid from Buffalo. Follow my baby. Like, that's been an amazing journey. Like, involving him in business.
I love that.
Yo, we argued over his logo.
Yeah.
Like, day one.
I mean, listen, he got his own visions. Okay?
He does.
He want his mama to help, but he got his own entrepreneurial visions.
And I had to learn how to respect that. I was like, you know, if you want this logo and this is yours, like, we gonna do that.
Yeah,
you know?
So that's amazing. I love that.
Thank you.
that. He's very lucky to have a mom like you who's supporting him from early.
So fun.
So all of the things that he wants to do, he doesn't feel like it's not possible.
Oh,
like
yeah.
At 5 years old, you said he's 5, right?
Yeah, he's 5.
At 5 years old,
He
already has his own business. Don't play with him. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Right.
Come on, baby, don't play with it. He's so amazing. I love AJ.
Thank you.
And he's inspired by his amazing mom who has all these amazing businesses. So he's just got a whole family full of business owners, entrepreneurs, go-getters, and I love it. And that's why we click the way we do, because we're dream chasers.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
I was actually thinking that. I was thinking that word today. Shout out to Meek.
Yeah.
You know, Bobby. We out here. I think it's fantastic, though, to just be able to see him grow into the identity of being a business person.
Yeah.
And for me, like, that's where the building of the generational wealth starts, because I would say generational wealth isn't just actual finance, right? Like,
yes.
It's what I call the efficacy.
Yes.
To say, I'm a business person, I feel comfortable in that. So, like, stand in your, identity. I love that.
Yes.
He was telling people, he's like, I'm the CEO. I'm like, tell him, baby.
Let him know.
Tell him.
Let him know. Let him know. Let him know.
It's really something I'm proud of, but definitely have to work harder at it.
Yes, well, that's amazing. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
I love to hear that. I love it. I love it. So let's get into the fashion because
what am I wearing? Yes.
I love it. I love all of it. I love the look. I love it. Let's get into the fashion. So as I was also doing my little research from a few of your posts, I see you've done a few posts with Pretty Little Things.
Yes, this is actually Pretty Little Things. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Pretty Little Things.
Yes.
I've seen you put a few posts up about Shein.
Yep.
So you
those are my people. #, give me all your yen.
Yes.
I have shopping to do.
LA Girl Style.
Yes.
Yes, I see that you also work with them.
Yeah.
So are there any other brands that you work with that you want to shout out, that you like collaborate with, or you want to kind of give a little plug in for? Because you already know that we all with the fashion and we trying to get that out there.
You already know the vibes. When I was getting ready, I was like, #half Barbie, half combat boots.
Yeah.
Because that's really my style. Like, it's uber feminine mixed with military, industrial. and then you just add some like retro stuff, and that's Buffalo. Buffalo. Like my hat says West Virginia, that's Buffalo. I can't explain it. What was I gonna say? The clothing, I would definitely say shout out to Zarell Fashion. She already knows the deal. That's my baby. So shout out to her. She's amazing. She's a young business owner. She's on Hurdle. Go check out her shop.
Oh, I gotta check her out.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I would also say shout out to Goodwill. I am in Goodwill. Like I hashtag and tag them, and it's so funny. Their social media account be liking my stuff. Yes, because people need to know, like,
that is like
it's
they
sustainable.
have so many good things in there if you really take the time and go and look.
Yeah,
like,
you have to.
If you go like to the thrift stores, if you go to any of those type of like stores, they really be having some gems in there.
For sure,
they really do.
And I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know, us talking about our backgrounds and stuff like that. A lot of times when I was younger, I shopped off the thrift store. So and I looked at it like a bad thing back then, and now I'm in there like, oh, this is nice.
Right? Like, hold on, why did they this away? This is good. This is some good quality stuff.
The last thing I was gonna say too, baby, is I just recently started. I would say I started my journey as an Amazon associate. Yeah. So I am like building my own Amazon storefront, and like if y'all go on Amazon a lot, like y'all need to try it because it's cool. So so the link that's on my Facebook is a link generated from my Amazon marketplace. So if you buy my son's book, I actually get paid.
Ooh,
isn't that cool? Like I get points. So,
see, this is what I'm talking about with the entrepreneur.
What's
like,
that?
She don't play. She
We're
doesn't play. Like, how can I get some cash out of this?
Yeah,
and you did it.
And I say it's a journey, babe, because there's so many people who are using the Amazon affiliate program beautifully, like 10,000 followers and plus, and you know the stuff I buy is $10, $11.
Yeah,
so
you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, it's been a blessing, and I want people to know. People be like, "Oh, you told them where you got it from at Just Fab." Like you could have these too.
Right, exactly. Don't gatekeep. Don't gatekeep. If you got on some nice shoes or a nice shirt or a nice hat or a nice anything, and somebody says, "Hey, where is it from?" Don't gatekeep. Don't act like you can't let anybody know where you got it from. I mean, if anything, at the end of the day, you're helping out the designer. To get more business. So shout them out. Let people know where you be getting your stuff from. Anybody gonna steal your style? Everybody got their own style.
Exactly. And that's really what I think is the basis of being able to share your style like that, is the confidence that you could be wearing the same thing, but I'm gonna wear it different, and that's still beautiful. It's beautiful.
Exactly.
So I think too,
it's beautiful. I love it.
Well, because you know, on Latino TV, like on Univision, on Wi-Fi, like the women, they can be beautiful and they're very feminine in the way they present themselves. So when it was time for me to be in the media, I was like, okay,
how do I want to be portrayed? How do I want to look?
And I'm like half Barbara Walters, half the weather girl from Univision, and I'm like, we doing this. But
I love it.
Yeah, but definitely used to like Latinas in the media being beautiful and that being, you know, part of the vibe. So definitely having to explain that to people sometimes, but they're with it. They're with it.
Yeah, we get with it or get lost. That's just what we doing. That's just what we doing. So you have been doing this for a while, and I'm so proud of you. You've been doing such an amazing job. And my stalk, because I did a full stalk.
Let's go. I love it.
Back in November 2022. I see that you had 2.5K views. You had thousands of dollars in free promo, 104 business listed, and you're just literally taking off. So if that was November and we're in January, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much doubled by now. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Definitely say Thank you for contributing to that. Like this meal is gorgeous. Of course. Just being able to sit here in your presence and be like, this is what brought us here. Like it's been a huge blessing. But absolutely, I was talking to you. Yo, we're coming on a year of Latinas in business.
Nice,
So exciting. And when I say we, I mean all of us. Like you, all of us, because it's really a journey of saying, okay, sisterhood in business, but also understanding from an organizing perspective, we need to be together. You know, to have that collective voice. So shout out to Fat Joe the Biggest and Roxy Diaz, because I was on Instagram like, oh my God, Roxy, that she reshared me. Because she was the first Latina I ever saw in the media on commercial television. 106 you already know, 106 Park. After school, you wanted them outfits.
Girl, I was on 106 in Park. I did not play.
You were on 106 in Park?
106 in Park in the audience.
Oh my God, look at that. And me looking at it like, oh, I want to be there. That's so crazy. Look at how God brings people together.
Unbelievable. Girl,
shout out to Roxy, we love you.
In New York City, because she knows about New York City, because Her family's also from New York City.
You know it.
And so she already know. I went and auditioned for America's Next Top Model like 3 times also because I was right there in Manhattan.
Literally.
So all those type of things, we in there. When you have those opportunities and you have that.
I know you were there and they're like, you're gorgeous, you're gorgeous.
Thank you. But there's, you know what? There's levels.
Yeah, of course.
So like that was the first level. Then there's like another level, and then there's a level of actual Tyra, like the judges you see on TV. Yeah. And I didn't get to that level. I made it to the second one. I didn't make it to the last one. So I almost made it, but I was like, you know what? This is too much.
They would have kept me at the door like, you know you lost. You know you lost. You're gorgeous. Literally, she's so gorgeous. And I say that every time I see her. But I think one of the things, too, is like I love the connection that you're from New York City. Like,
yes.
You already know. Shout out to the Caserío. Shout out
You already know. So now that we're talking about New York City,
yes,
and all the
we
good
got
things,
there,
and all the good food. Your list, I think we kind of spoke about it a little bit before. But what are your top 3 favorite foods right now? Ooh. And I know that changes. That changes with time, depending on the season sometimes. So right now, if you can think of 3 of your top favorite foods,
y'all are gonna judge me because you're gonna be like, none of this is a meal. So if somebody was like, okay, so rice and beans, given.
Yes.
Yo soy boricua, okay? Yes. Rice and beans, period.
I just said I love rice. Like, I just love fucking rice. I don't know any type of rice.
You can put shrimp on it, just
whatever, just rice.
Serve it to me. Yeah. White, jasmine, short, it's all good. It's in these thighs. But
yellow, black, whatever.
Yes. I would say summer lunch and rice is in these thighs. Yeah. But what I really love, like, okay, so people be like, oh, how do you maintain your body, because I eat. Like, I be eating. You could...
Girl,
I eat.
You know me too.
Blueberries is my favorite go-to snack. And
so blueberries,
rice and beans, and then I would say like the other thing I cannot live without is tortilla chips. Ooh. Like, I cannot live without that. Every time I go to the grocery store, it's 3 bags. I'll eat the entire bags. And then tortilla chips stash, Lucky Charms.
Like with dip? Or
no,
just tortilla chips?
Just I'm eating them. Just I need them. They go on my tacos.
For me right now, because there's so many different things I love.
Yeah, of course.
I love it. Pineapples. I love me some pineapples.
So good for you.
So delicious. So good for you. I love kimchi noodles. Okay. You ever had kimchi noodles?
No.
They're so good.
I may have.
It's basically like ramen noodles, but it just has like kimchi. You know what kimchi is? It's basically like fermented cabbage. Okay. So it's like a Japanese or Chinese kind of dish. Yeah, it's really, really good. It's so delicious and it's really good for you. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna go with that on my new list.
I knew it. I was like, stop playing. Stop playing. I know it's on your list.
I love me some rice, and I also make my own sofrito.
Oh yes.
I do.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to scream. Yeah. I'm going to buy it. I am so excited.
Yeah, sofrito, so green seasoning in Jamaica, what we call it, but sofrito in Spanish.
It's on her website.
It's on my website. You can buy it anytime. It is made by me. I have the labeling, all that stuff, so I'm going to give it to her so she can, promote me a little bit, put me out there so I could be out here with my little seasonings, maybe have it in Target.
Yeah, you already know.
You know what I mean? In the supermarkets really quick. Entrepreneur mind. Get that going. So now that we know your top 3 favorite foods, yes, let's get into the part where we talk about how we can inspire our entrepreneurs by, suggesting some books, movies, shows, or anything like that you think of that you've watched or that you suggest that would help inspire up-and-coming entrepreneurs, anybody who's just trying to start a business or, little side hustle, whatever the case is.
So when you first asked me this question, I thought immediately The Godfather, because I'm Sicilian. But then I thought about that, and I was like, wait, that might not be They had a business. That might not be the best example. So
ultimately, they did.
Okay, but one of the things I will say is 9 to 5. So it's a retro movie. It has Dolly Parton in it, and it was made during the time when women were fighting for equality in the workplace. There was a lot of things happening transformative with feminism, and there's a song, I'm working 9 to 5. I'm not doing
Yeah,
that's the song. So I would definitely say watch that. If you're a female, it's definitely going to ground you in what our journey has been, like to get respect in the workplace.
Right.
And then also, like, if you are interested and you're just like, oh, I want to do something that's going to provoke thought, I would say Shark Tank. And I know, like, there's mad old episodes and stuff, but it inspired me to start a business competition. I was telling you. We have one in Lafayette High School. You already know, PS 207. And my new arrival, refugee, new American, and Puerto Rican youth, they all do a business competition and they bring their ideas to life. My first year, I had girls who had such a different experience in Syria, and then there they were competing for money on stage, public speaking. Their dad was there. Like, so basically what my thesis is if you come from a different place, you have a stronger idea of business because you've seen it work a different way.
Right.
So we celebrate that in the West Side. So that all came out of Shark Tank. Of me just watching Shark Tank and be like, oh, this is so cool. What would I do?
Yes, I love that.
It's mad cool. So we call it Think Tank.
Yes.
You already know. Intellectual property is important, y'all.
So smart.
Actually,
beautiful, smart.
The kids named
talented.
it. Yeah, the kids named it. That was really
that's
cool.
So good.
We're on our 5th year, so shout out to Louis Rodriguez from Rodriguez Construction.
Shout out.
We love you. And you know, it's just been amazing. It's definitely a team effort. Everyone in the school helps, but June 11th.
Oh.
Yeah, they'll be there this year for sure.
Absolutely, definitely. She has put me onto so many amazing opportunities. You have no idea.
I was like, you have to come.
I love the most is like the Saturday Academies. Those are amazing. I love them so much, and I would have never even known they existed if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for just having things like that. For me to come out, I make them smoothies, do a little inspirational talking to get them going so they know that they're special and amazing and nobody can stop them from following their dreams and all that good stuff. You know, things that people need to hear that sound so cliche and so simple, but sometimes you just need to hear it.
So the first time we did a workshop, we had like 3 parts, and one of the parts that we had talked about was we were going to do journaling, and I know you had talked.
I love
we
journaling.
do.
You already know how I feel about journaling. I love this journaling,
and we do a lot of like prep work before we go in because you know we want to make sure that we're on the same page. So the one journal had affirmations on it, and I remember telling you she's learning that word the first time with us. And that was really powerful. That was really powerful for her. So, you know, you make a difference. Like, you connect with people super well. They love the pink smoothie. You already know the vibe.
Pink tropical smoothie.
They ask for you. They're like, is she coming back? So
yes, you already know.
You're a blessing, absolutely.
Yes, I love it. I love it. And if you didn't hear what she said, there was the student that didn't even know what affirmations were, like, before, you know, Talia mentioned it and said, like, we're going to be writing affirmations in this journal, and now, you know, she'll be able to use that in her daily life. Yes. And everyone who did show up will be able to use that in their daily life, and it's going to be very impactful in a positive way, which is the whole point of all those kinds of programs, is to impact, especially the youth, in a positive way. So that's what it's all about. So we have Shark Tank. What was it, 9 to 5? Yeah, 9 to 5. 9 to 5, and any books that you can think of. Are those both shows? Yeah, okay, so Shark Tank is a show, 9 to 5 / The Godfather. That Slash The Godfather. 1 through 3. 1 through 3. Don't play yourself. You have to watch all 3 of them. And also, okay, so I remember the book that I'm reading. So I went to law school, and I was like, I'm not reading anything else until I write a book, which I did. Right? My son wrote a book, but one of your things. Thank you. I'm so proud of him. Thank you for that positive encouragement. What am I reading right now, though? Because I actually ordered a book on Amazon, and I'm reading a physical book. Nice. And it is about the life of a Latino organizer from New York City. You already know. Yes. Gilberto Guerrera Valentin. He was one of the organizers that actually brought my grandma and my dad from Harlem to DC for the I Have a Dream speech. Because my dad and my grandma were there, and you know, we were living in the projects. My grandma was living in Rutgers houses, and we didn't have the means to get to DC. So I'm obsessed with this story, as this story being like a basis in part for my service, right? And I'm asking myself all these questions, like, wasn't she scared? Like, you know, what was going to happen if she got arrested? Like, all these things. But then I never thought, well, how did she get there? Well, Gilberto. So he organized all of the union guys to drive the school buses.
And they actually drove New York City school buses down to DC. I don't know if they were supposed to or not. Don't worry about that.
But it did happen though.
Exactly. It happened. So what I said when I picked up the book was, I'm going to read this book and I'm going to rewrite it for him.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Girl,
It's been cool.
Listen, if you guys, you better follow this girl. Y'all better follow this girl. Y'all better keep up with it, stay with it, because she is literally going to take over. I mean, she's already taken over, but it's going to be on a whole nother level. Like, she is just you're so talented.
I'm grateful to meet you.
Amazing.
And to be here. So many of the women on the directory, they give me energy. We have 109 like different women, and there's 4 pending that are like literally in my inbox, like, oh, I need to enter them. And I think like when we're in together, like, it's crazy just motivating each other. So I get that from you. Thank you so much. And the chicken, you already know.
Of course.
It's the crunch.
You already know. For me, I would say The Happiness Project. Have you ever read that?
No.
The Happiness Project is such a good book. Oh my God, it's so good. It's literally just a book about like finding ways to find your own happiness.
So important.
Inside of you, not looking outside, and really finding happiness. Because a lot of people, it's hard. It's not an easy thing, especially when you've been conditioned from such a young age on how things are supposed to be. Yeah. And then you get to a certain age and you realize, hold on, maybe this is not how it's supposed to be. And then
or like, I'm never gonna have blue eyes, so.
Yeah, and then trying to just find yourself and find out, you know, what makes you happy and what makes you go and what drives you. So I would say The Happiness Project for the book, and for the show, Workin Moms. Okay. Workin Moms, that's on Netflix, I believe. Yeah. And that's a good one too. Just showing the life of like working moms. Yeah. You know what I mean? And there's so many, we wear so many different hats. And as a boy mom, you know, if you wear so many hats, and you have to, because it's like we're not, I guess, we're not blessed with the ability to just sit back and not take care of things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. We have so many different hats that we're kind of forced to wear.
I don't have the privilege to be scared. That's a privilege.
That too.
Can't nobody be scared around here. You got to. I literally had to learn about Pokemon all over again. Yeah. I was like, but I'm never gonna have a Charmander card. This is part 2.
Shout out to Charmander.
You already know.
I ain't easy to get. It ain't easy to get. I done bought so many Pokemon, everything. Oh my goodness, I have so many Pokemon.
The way you said it's not easy to get, I know you know.
Yeah. So that's gonna lead us into, as you know, season 2 is about food, fashion, equaling fire.
Already.
So we're going to shout out what you have on today. I'm going to shout out what I have on today. And we are going to just let everybody know, really quick why we do what to do.
Oh, you already know.
Why we do what we do and how we do what we do, and where you can follow us so you can see what we do.
Literally.
So
I do my whole life.
You said that you're wearing Pretty Little Thing.
Pretty Little Thing. Mm-hmm. And that's shout out to West Virginia and the raccoon up here. That's for my baby. My sweatpants are actually Zarell. Zarell Fashion. You already know, babe. I love you. Yes. And my boots are combat boots from Just Fab. Nice. They're like my go-to buffalo boot when I'm not in a pink Tim or a 4X Tim. Yeah. That's waterproof when I didn't do my business. But
New York City, you already know she gotta have Tims. Gotta have the Tims on.
And the Yankees hat.
And the Yankees hat.
And the pucker jacket.
I love it. Oh my God, classic. I love it. So this shirt is actually Madden NYC.
Yeah, I love it.
And I got it from Walmart.
Let's go, Walmart.
Shout out to Walmart. Walmart be having whatever you need. You go in there one-stop shop.
They got the job.
No, they really, really do. These jeans, where did I get these jeans?
I don't know, but they fit her well. God bless her. God bless her. They're doing stuff that my sweatpants not doing.
It's dripping in all the right places. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure I got these jeans from Walmart also.
Awesome.
Because they be having like the jeans that they lift and they do and they do all the things that they're supposed to do. And then the boots, I actually got from Rainbow. These
which I love.
When it comes down to it, really doesn't matter what you're wearing. It has everything to do with how you carry yourself while you're wearing it. While you're wearing it, how do you feel? While you're wearing it, how do you show it off? Because you could have on a shirt that costs $1, jeans that cost $5, shoes that you got from Dollar Tree, and you could still be killing it. And if somebody with an outfit that they spent thousands of dollars on, if they don't, carry themselves right, or they don't have the confidence, it don't look like nothing.
It also helps when you got a buen paso.
Yeah.
Si tú tienes un cuerpazo. 3 hours back all day.
For those of you who don't know what that means, I'm just saying, you gotta let them know what that means.
Okay, cuerpazo is like when you got body.
Yeah. I'll put it in the caption so y'all can know.
But you know what I was gonna say? For real, if you're a mom, check out the Sesame Street website. They have a lot of webinars. They have a lot of like moms groups. They have a lot of like workshops, and they also have very serious professional development for people who work with children. And a lot of times I tap in, click the professional development or the training on the bottom. It's all free. It's all free. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
You can't say we ain't put y'all on. We put y'all on. We letting y'all know what it is.
We put y'all on to something you already knew about, but we need to re-put you on because there are new resources. And honestly, like you said, that's a legacy. So super excited to be on PBS, to be here with you, to have the opportunity to interview. And, you know, I'm excited. I'll be with you when it's your episode.
Yes.
I'll be with her when it's her episode.
I'm so excited.
You're going to do great.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming and sitting down with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for everything that you do.
Thank you for making the chicken.
Yes.
We're bonded now in a way you don't know. Once you cook for me this fried chicken, it's forever.
It's forever. Such an amazing episode.
We had a good time.
Such an amazing episode. Thank you so much for coming and sitting down with me. Thank you for eating with me. I'm so happy you enjoyed the food.
So good. It's the crunch. I'm going to keep saying it.
It's the crunch. It's
so
that
good.
crunch, baby. We had some smoothies. We had some delicious food. We talked about fashion. We talked about all the good stuff that you guys need to know about this generation right now, like where we are, of our entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of what I'm trying to do here is make sure that amazing, multifaceted, multi-talented entrepreneurs like Talia are able to come and promote themselves and let everybody know, you know, what they do, what they offer, and how our community can be made better with amazing people like her. So again, thank you so much for coming and sitting down with me. Yeah. All your suggestions were amazing.
Thank you.
I love all of your
They're
stories.
all free.
Yeah. I love all your suggestions. I love all your stories. You're very your energy is amazing, and I love it. And I love it. Full of life, full of love. And again, I thank you so much for coming and sitting down with me. We gotta have you back.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You did say that we're coming up on a year of Latina Her Story or Latina in Business.
So Latinas in Business. We're coming up in a year. I really want to do some celebrating with you.
Yes.
Some brainstorming about how to do that and how to bring our audience into that celebration.
Yes.
And before we close, I'll just say check me out in my 4 papers. I'm in Panorama Hispano. I'm in La Última Hora. I'm in CNY Latino, so that one goes to Albany, Binghamton, and Utica. Shout out to the capital region. Hopefully you read me.
Yes, of course. I'm going to put all of this information down in the caption so you guys will not miss anything. Because she has so many different amazing things happening. Y'all can't miss out on none of it.
Yeah, no.
So where can they reach you? Let everybody know.
Yeah. Okay, so my handle is at soy. Excuse me. I always say soy like the soy sauce. Soy Talia.
Yes.
.com _. That's actually a real website that I made. It's my landing page.
Nice.
Yeah, and it has like all the different things I do on it. But that's obviously in Spanish, which means I am Talia.
Yes.
.com.
Yes. I love it. At first it was you go Soy Talia.
Yeah.
And then you said just
I had to drop it.
I love it.
I had to get a little bit more urbana, tu sabes.
Yeah.
And then also follow my baby. He's at That Kid from Buffalo. On Facebook, I'm Talia Rodriguez JD. You can follow me. You can't friend me. I always tell people because they're like, why didn't you accept my friend request? I'm like, I can't. I have too many friends. But I do live a lot on that space. I share a lot with Latino history there. And if you have a business and you are like this amazing dynamic Latina next to me and you want to be listed, then let us know. Hit her up, hit me up. And we'll make sure to get you on the website, www.libny.us. And if you want to spend money with Latinas, hit my friend up.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being listed. Like, that means something.
Yeah, of course. Whatever you need from me,
forever. And she said that on camera.
Yes, I said it on camera.
We might need to end it.
I goodness. Thank you so much. I love this girl. She's so amazing. Talia Rodriguez. I'm going to make sure I put all of her information down at the bottom so you guys don't miss anything, because as you all know, and as I'm going to say every episode, we are multifaceted entrepreneurs. Yeah. So make sure y'all keep up.
Biracial, bilingual, we out here.
We just all over the place. Let us, you know what I mean? We gotta let y'all know what it is. We gotta let y'all know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube. Make sure you like and follow and subscribe and whatever you gotta do. Make sure you just stay in touch and in contact with what she got going on, because she's always on the move. It's always something new. It's always something different, and we just flowing. Yeah. This is what we do. This is what we do.
So
NYC,
oh,
Buffalo, all of that.
I was like, shout out the West Side, shout out Rutgers houses. You already know Lower East Side. When there were Puerto Ricans there in that specific time.
Shout out to Jamaica Queen. Shout out to Valley Stream, Long Island. Shout out to Buffalo, where I am right now, because that's where I was born, where I grew up, and where I reside. So we gotta shout out.
Yeah, we're statewide.
Yeah. You know.
Follow her YouTube. Nice to meet y'all.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye. See you guys next time.
I love you.
So good. See you guys next time.
Bye, y'all.